It's 2 o'clock.
It's 2 o'clock, yes. It is 2 o'clock.
So this is cool. This is gonna take the extra air out of
Yes.
your wine bottle so it doesn't go bad overnight or
Yes.
with, like, I usually don't have leftover wine, but sometimes, you know, on a rare occasion.
Well, if you have somebody who only drinks red and you drink white, and
There
maybe they
it
come over
is.
for one glass and you have a nice wine for them and they come over and they say, oh, I'll be over on Thursday, and then by Thursday their wine is terrible.
Yeah.
What this is going to do is remove the air from your wine, because we know that when you first get wine, you want to open it up and let it breathe because it needs to open up. But then once you go ahead and put the cork back in, you're trapping the air in the wine and it can turn. So then you have a situation where that gorgeous bottle of red that you invited your friend to enjoy, and they say they're coming back 2 days later, is not going to be any good, because now the wine is the air is the enemy of the wine. So what we've got to offer you today is an amazing wine vacuum preserver. So you see, it looks like a little, it's about 2 inches. It's red or black. I just took the cap off the bottom. That's just a little cover to go ahead and protect it. You're going to fill it with 2 AAA batteries in the side. You'll provide the batteries. There's a little cap here. You pop them in there, all good. And then all you're going to do is, on your open bottle of wine, simply firmly pop it on there. And you'll see you've got a light here that tells you the strength of the battery. And then you've got another little light here that's like a wavy line. It is taking the air out of the wine. It takes roughly a minute to do it, depending on the ambient temperature, how much water, how much wine is in there, how much air is in there, but roughly a minute. When it's all done, the lights will go off, and now your wine has no air in it. If for some reason the pressure in the bottle should rise to higher than minus 1.45 psi per square inch, the mechanism turns on again and removes that offending wine in there. It's so smart. If by some chance we should happen to tilt this bottle 45 degrees while it's doing it, I think it just went off, so we know that the air is out of this bottle, it'll shut off so that no wine can get into the mechanism. So this is going to be your wine preserver, and depending on where you live, how much you have of wine in the bottle, and all the other factors, it can make your wine last about 7 days.
Ooh.
So this is really something that's going to be a game changer for the kind of wine that you only drink once or twice a day, or my wife drink every day. They should never have put me in charge of the wine. But it's really going to make a difference for either the wine connoisseur or the casual drinker, because we all know.
Truth.
I have a friend who stops by and she only drinks red, and I don't drink red. I have it for her, but if she comes 2 days later, I don't want to give her yucky wine. This is going to do the trick, and go ahead and do it to always preserve the wine.
And see, my friend Sandy and I, when we open a bottle of wine, it's like we share a bottle of wine and then we're like, do you want just one more glass?
That's right.
So the next bottle is like, you know, half full, and I don't like wasting money. It's like my biggest pet peeve in life. I'm too Norwegian to waste money. I hate throwing away food. I hate throwing away wine, whether it's an expensive bottle or not. I'm saying I just like to get every drop out of the bottle. And this just automatically takes the air out. Putting in a cork back in isn't going to help preserve that wine the way removing the air does.
Absolutely. And there are vacuums that you can go ahead and pump the air out, but they're not going to tell you if the air should seep back in. That's what makes these so smart. They're going to actually there's like a little brain in there that's telling you when there's air in your wine. So that's going to ensure that you're going to be able to preserve that wine. And it doesn't have to be a fancy wine. It can just be a casual wine. We don't recommend that you do it on sparkling wine, of course, or champagne, because you want the bubbles. So you want the air in there. But on a red or a Chablis or on a white wine, you're good to go to preserve your wine a little bit longer so you can enjoy it a little bit longer. And remember, no buttons to push, nothing to do. You're simply going to go ahead and put it on the bottle, and it self-starts, and you are good to go. So you're going to be stretching your dollar for about the cost of a bottle of wine.
That's what I was just thinking.
It's going to pay for itself over and over and over again.
You just literally read my mind.
I know.
You will save this much after just not wasting a bottle or half a bottle or a couple. So without and by the way, black is almost gone. We have less than 300, 250 250, I think, left in the black. We have both. What a great gift idea this is.
Oh, it totally is.
So many of us are in the same boat. We love a great glass of wine, but the next day or 2 days later, you're like, ugh, that's gone bad, and you have to throw it out.
And there's nothing worse. And then you end up trying to cook with it, and that's not the answer either.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter the size of the bottle. It doesn't matter what you've got. You can go ahead and take care of anything with your wine to ensure that it's just going to last that much longer, because as Callie is saying, when you don't drink it, you don't want to be forced to drink it if you don't want to, but you want to be able to enjoy it on another day. And I love it. We're heading into I know it's snowing up north. I know a lot of you are dealing with that, but soon enough it's going to be entertainment season, and you're going to want to serve wine to your friends, and this is going to be an opportunity for you to ensure that the wine that you're serving is going to be delicious when you open up the bottle, if it's already an open bottle, because your wine is going to be preserved with this great wine preserver.
Oh, I think I'll pour a little bit of Curtis Stone's Four Stones wine and grab a little snack. And you know what? I don't have to worry about not finishing that bottle. I can save it for tomorrow.
That's right.
Cheers. I wish I could drink that.
Oh, well,
Don't tempt
okay.
me. Don't tempt me. All right. We also have a wine opener. These are cool too.
Oh, very cool.
And, yeah, these are cool because they come with individual boxes, and
Yes.
these literally take the cork out, right?
With the press of a button.
Yeah,
so you're
exactly.
getting 2 of them. They